Hi everybody, welcome to All Games New and Old. I'm David Rodriguez, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Grand Archive Dawn of Ashes booster box. This is a trading card game put out by Weebs of the Shore, which I love that name because it's obviously a takeoff of Wizards of the Coast, make magic, of course. And this game was on Kickstarter originally, like so many others. I could not get it at the time. I even pledged $1, so I would be able to do it during the Pledge Manager, and even during that, I couldn't quite make it happen. So I was able to score a booster box here, and I'm excited to get into it. I have a very just basic idea of how it plays. So I won't be able to get into any kind of deep rule discussion really, but we're going to look. One thing I'm finding a little frustrating is I was hoping if I could find just an easy list of like the rarity symbols, which I assume there's some kind of rarity symbol to see how rare each card is. I couldn't find that anywhere. I know if it has like a gold signature, it's very rare or extremely rare. But I think there's other steps between down there that between, you know, the common and those that I'd like to know. Now, my understanding is they do have a great online database that you can search for your cards for, but still it's a lot of work. I'd like to be able to just glance at them and see, and I'm sure I can. I don't know how to tell. So anyway, enough of that. I don't mean to complain too much because I'm just excited to check out this game. What drew me to it is it does have the anime, art, which is fantastic. But unlike some of the other anime card games that are out there, it's not tied to a real specific anime, which most of the ones that have card games out there are animes that I haven't even really seen. So that's kind of like, I don't know, I mean, not that those games can still be good, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of a little off-putting. So anyway, let's go ahead and see if I can get this sucker open. And okay. Right off, I have no idea what this is. Here, you want me to make this like a display box. There we go. How nice, right? Look at that. Okay, so this is certainly something. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. Okay. I'm curious, like, I don't think if you were going to store to buy this card, you'd buy that pack. So these have some of your level 0 heroes. They don't look like heroes right now, but that is technically what they are. That's how you'll start the game, and they're all tied to like an element, which is going to kind of determine cards you play in the rest of the game. Now, it's level 0 hero, but your heroes can actually level up. I think when they get to level 1, it looks more like a person, and then I don't know if it goes up to level 3 as the highest, or that's just the highest I've seen. But when you get up there, it's a much, I guess, a cooler looking version of the same character. So anyway, these are just some of those very basic heroes. I don't know why it's in that separate pack like that. That's interesting, but whatever the case. So, there's 24 boosters in here. I'm going to go through, and we'll just see what I find. I'm curious, and, this game, it's always hard to know when someone comes out with a new deck, a new TCG, if it's going to catch on with a broader audience for these things. And obviously, I don't know the case with this, but I will tell you, it hasn't been super easy to get these. So it's at least seeming to do well initially. I know that the Kickstarter campaign did really well, so it may have a chance out there against some of these big wigs like the already established ones like Magic and whatnot, as well as Lorcana, which is the new big thing. So let's find out. I'm gonna move this aside so I can just focus on the packs as I open them, and we'll see what I get. I'm hoping I can somehow get an idea of what the rarity for. Oh, here we go. What is this? Is this what it is? Okay, so this I think is just telling you the breakdown of the different rarities. I wonder if they used this the letter coding, because you have CSR for collector super rare, UR is ultra rare, SR is super rare. So that might be the case. It might just be a simple letter thing they do. Let's get into this. I was just looking on their website on my phone, and it is a really slick website, not gonna lie. Okay. All right, let's see here. Hopefully that's pretty clear. So this is a level 3 hero, Rai, Mana Weaver, Mistbound Watcher. training session. Wind cutter. Smack with flute. There you go. Empowering harmony. Blazing throw. Juggle knives. Restorative slash. Reclaim. Warrior's longsword. And call the pack. Oh, I was gonna see if I could see the rarity. Oh my god, I can, but it's so tiny. Like, it's really tiny on here. My poor eyes. So like, I don't even know if I can get this on camera. Down here there's a little red R. So this is a rare. This is a U. That's uncommon, common. I should have been doing this as I started, but I was just looking at the artwork, so I got kind of distracted. I'm sure most of these will be common, because it'd be weird if it wasn't. Yeah, special or common, which is just fine. Okay, pack one. I desperately wanted to get on this Kickstarter. I'm so bummed I just couldn't do it. You know, getting into these card games is not very cheap a lot of the time. And, you know, this one's no exception, of course. So, all right. Sylvie, Wild Whisperer. Let's see. She is common. Strategic Planning, common. Flame Rune Swordsman, common. Crime Session. I'm just gonna call it out if it's something other than common, because otherwise that's boring. Seafaring Mercenary. I really like the art. I mean, I like anime art in general, so this is gonna do it for Peer into Mana. Alan Beast Beckoner. Favorable Winds. Savage Slash. This is uncommon, Sink into Oblivion. Uncommon, Young Beast Bonder. And to make this worse, it's like purple on black. So I just literally had to get my phone so I could use the camera to look at it. This is actually a super rare, so that's very cool. So got that. So this game's kind of interesting. You have two decks while you play, and one is, you'll have your starting level 0 hero, and then it has like all sorts of things you can add, like weapons and other kinds of trinkets to your characters, and you can look at those any time, if I remember right. Your other one is the one that you're going to pull stuff from, and then when you want to play a character based on the cost, you're going to play some cards face down in what's called the memory section, and those don't go away forever. Like, your next turn you will pull them back, but I know there's some things that can make you lose like some of those at random, so they're not 100% safe, but you're not, you know, tossing out your best cards necessarily forever. So that's kind of a neat thing. Like, you might have a good idea what's coming into, or what's going to be in your hand next round, which is pretty cool. Lorraine, a Wandering Warrior. She's cool looking. Ignite the Soul. Refurbish. Imbue in Frost. Rebellious Bull. I mean, already Bull's really like super not rebellious. I don't know. Owl Familiar. Merlin Memory Thief. Poison Strike. Idle Thoughts. Here's an uncommon, Disorienting Winds. Another uncommon, Gleaming Cut. And an ultra rare. Is ultra or super? So this is getting up there. This is just one step below the collector's one that has like the signature, but Luxera's Map. So that's pretty awesome. I do have some starter decks for this game coming as well, but they're, you know, a ways out still, I think. I don't remember. I think they've been shipped, but they're certainly not here. So I'm probably going to wait until I get those to play it, just so I don't have to worry about trying to build a deck for a game I don't know very well. All right, so we just had her. She was the first card in the previous one. It's a level 1 hero, in case I didn't say. Song of Nurturing. Stillwater Patrol. Careful Study. Ignited Stab. Life Essence Amulet. Chilling Touch. Savage Slash. That's that same gal. Look at her. Okay. Let's see. Oh, is this a foil? It's a foil. How exciting. It's just uncommon, but that's still pretty cool. So that's a Bubble Mage, which is fun. I think that's the first foil I've gotten in this so far. Melodious Flute, that's uncommon. Signature Oblivion, I've had that before, that's uncommon. And this is a rare Blinding Orb. There was another anime themed collectible card game on Kickstarter recently called Fabled S, which I also actually did back that one. I'm getting a good amount of stuff for that whenever that comes out. So it'd be interesting to see which of these two I like better and which one does better in the wider community. Now, I keep talking about the wider community because I know that is a big deal to a lot of people when it comes to a collectible card game. They want to make sure they can go to the game store and get a game in with people. Honestly, I'm far more likely with this kind of thing to just play with friends like that. I'm I don't know, introverted, socially awkward, to be honest with you. So I'm not real likely to go to store, although you never know. I may change my mind on that. But so I'm not necessarily that worried about it. If I have enough cards to, mess around and make different decks every now and again, I mean, that's fine by me as long as people around me are interested in playing. So, all right, so Xander, always watching. Grey Wolf. Inspiring Call. Windstream Mist. That poor dog's getting blown away. All right. Esteemed Knight. Favorable Winds. Peer into Mana. So I'm starting to see some repeats now from other ones I've had. Ignited Stab, which is not shocking, of course. Eager Page. Melodious Flute is uncommon. Signature Oblivion, I had that. That's uncommon. And Varus Gaia's Roar is a rare. So, awesome. So, for you watching, if you are into TCGs, what are some important things for you? Like, what are you looking for in a TCG? Because, to be honest, I'm still not really in that world. That I'm probably not looking for the same things that someone who's a seasoned TCG player would be. So I'm curious what people are looking for. So Xander, always watching, had that. Grey Wolf, Inspiring Call. This almost seems like the same booster pack I just had. Opening Cat. Okay, that's at least not one from that. I feel like most others were in that pack, but I could be wrong. Deep Sea Beast Bonder. That's a cool picture. Beast Bond Ears. Arcane Sight. That's an uncommon one. Poison Dagger. Uncommon. And Devastating Blow. That is rare. Okay. I always find it kind of interesting that that it is so hard for a trading card game to really catch on. It's this channel mostly does regular board games, right? And thousands of board games come out every year at this point. It's not like, well, there can only be 3. It's a very different thing. And I understand you have to keep buying stuff for trading card games to keep up with like the events and whatnot. But it's all kind of surprising that they got more than 3 can't seem to be big, but we'll see. Maybe that'll change. So, all right. So we have Xander, Prepared Scout, Mark the Target, Blissful Calling, Revitalizing Cleanse, Assassin's Ripper, Glacial Guidance, Windrider Vanguard, Sharpening Stone, Deflecting Edge, Reclaim, Tempered Steel, and Dungeon Guide is a rare. So, and maybe this is very common in trading card games now, so forgive me if I'm pointing out something that's like, well, yeah, duh, that's how it is. There is sort of an order to these packs, right? The first several cards are all common, and then you get like 2 uncommons, and then a rare or better, I guess. Which maybe that's the way all cards are doing it now. I'm not sure. I just unboxed the Lorcana starter decks, and those came with the booster pack, and I believe those were doing the same thing. And so maybe that's across the board, but I feel like, I could be wrong, I feel like it didn't used to be that way. I feel like they were just kind of in there, however they were in there, and you got whatever you got in whatever order. So I think I kind of like it better when they're mixed a little bit, just so you can kind of be more surprised. Like you get your second card and be like, oh my gosh, that's a super amazing rare one, whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So Sealed Blade, Trained Hawk, Barrier Servant, Beast Bond Paws, that's cute, Planted Explosive, Harness Mana, Chilling Touch, had that one recently, Tristan Grimm Stalker, So uncommon, Piper's Lullaby. He's got the tiger going to sleep there. Uncommon, Conceal. And a rare, Ensnaring Fumes. She's about to pass out. This will be some pretty bad fumes. Or pretty good fumes? I don't know. Could be either way. Here we go. Sylvie with the pack. Set the traps. Scry the skies. Rallied Advance. A Library Witch. Which, yeah, if I had to hang out with a witch, it'd be a library witch. That's pretty cool. She can, like, point me out to all the best books. That's pretty great. Menagerie Beastbonder. Weaponsmith. Bauble of Abundance. Prodigious Burst Mage. Increasing Danger. That's uncommon. Tempest Silverback. Uncommon. And Camelot Impenetrable, which I believe is a super rare. So, pretty awesome. I think, if I'm not mistaken, as I open these, I think they're just about to come out with another set, actually. I can't remember what it's called, but... so, I mean, they're not slowing down. That's good. They're showing support. They, it seems, outsider's view, of course, that they're very dedicated to supporting this game. I mean, with their, awesome website and all that, that's really fantastic. Sylvie, Earth's Tune, Cremation Ritual, Song of Nurturing, Stillwater Patrol, Careful Steady, Banner Night. Dewdrop Hairs, oh, that's cute. Magus Disciple, Veiling Breeze, Sun Snow uncommon, Patient Rogue uncommon, and Anger the Sky is rare. What I'm noticing is I've gotten through, several of these packs already. And, I've certainly had some duplicates. There hasn't been really, like, a huge amount of duplicates so far. Even with, like, the common cards, I don't feel like there have been. So, that's kind of nice and surprising. I wonder how many, I don't know how many cards are in the set. So, that's something to look into. So, Ray or Right, a spellcaster, mark the target. Blissful Calling. Revitalizing Cleanse, Assassin's Ripper, Freezing Hail, Banner Night. I feel like now I'm getting all these like duplicates, but anyway, Channel the Wind. That's a really cool picture. Getting closer to that. Very cool. All right. Prodigious Burst Mage, Purge in Flames. That's an uncommon. Fiery Momentum uncommon, and Excalibur Cursed Sword. I believe that is super rare. Here we go. Now they advertise this is like an anime theme with like design with Western sensibilities. So I guess it's I don't know exactly how different a card game out of Japan would be from a card game from here, but they're trying to make it appeal gameplay wise to Western audiences too. So. Seal Blade, Train Hawk, Sylvie, Wild Whisper, Barrier Servant, Eastbound Pause, Port Smuggler. I don't think I've seen that one. I could be wrong. Windrider Vanguard, Crystal of Empowerment, Drowned Cut, Woodland Squirrels. That's cute. Look at that. That's nice. All right. Frostworn Paladin uncommon. Oh, I guess the squirrels are uncommon too. Phalanx Captain. It's like a rare. Very cool. Now, because this is an anime art game, there is some, needless sexiness that seems to be just kind of very common with anything with an anime theme, just about. If you've ever been to an anime con or just peruse an anime section, or manga section anywhere, that's just kind of everywhere. I think it's kind of just a cultural thing, maybe. I'm not sure. Sylvie, Traps, Scry the Skies, Rallied Advance, Library Witch, Opening Cut, Menagerie Beastbonder, Merlin Memory Thief. Now, so I'm getting more duplicates, of course. Plant Explosive. These are uncommon. Creative Shock. Uncommon Cry for Help. And a rare Lunette Frostbinder Priest. Awesome. As far as collectible games that I really managed to stick with, Dice Masters for a long time was collectible. I don't know what they're doing with with how they distribute now. They kind of went to like a not collectible way of doing it for a while, and I think now it's sort of collectible again. I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. I think they're trying new things, but again, that's a game I mainly play with my wife, and I absolutely adore it. Fantastic. So I think it was definitely in my top 5 in our top 50 games of all time. I don't remember where it was. Might have been 3 even. Anyway, this is Lorraine Spirit Ruler, Cremation Ritual, Song of Nurturing. If I know it's like I've seen, I'm just gonna kind of go through it because I think I had that, but I'm not sure. Veiling Breeze. Okay, had that. Magic Disciple. Glacial Guidance. I'm not sure if I had. Curved Dagger, uncommon. Arcane Blast, uncommon. And Hymn of Gaia's Grace. That is a super rare, I believe. Now this game, I'm not sure the rules as far as like how many of any one card you can have in your deck. I imagine it's probably like 3 or 4 or something like that, but I'm not sure if I have heard that yet. Let's see. Kingdom Informant. I don't know if I've had that one or not. Maybe, but Summon Gale. That. Invigorated Flash, maybe. Alright. Alright. Blazing Direwolf, that's an uncommon. Safeguard Amulet, uncommon. And Erratic Bolt, that's rare. Probably right about 2/3 of the way through. At first I was kind of pulling them from any one of the little 3 columns over here in the box, and I think I eventually started just doing one at a time, so we'll see. Anyway. Very certain. Okay. Accepted Contract. I don't know if I had that one before or not. It's common though. Channel the Wind. Empowering Harmony. Ooh, yay, foil. I haven't had a lot of foils. I don't know how common that they are in this one, but it's a common foil, but it's Savage Slash. Excellent. Sink to Oblivion, uncommon, right? Yeah. Print to Flames, uncommon. And then this is a rare Bauble of Mending. So I feel like, you know, again, kind of an outsider's view, but I feel like right now there's a lot of these TCGs coming out that people are actually interested in. Like this one, like I said, is seeming to do pretty well. Yeah, it's hard to say what the community will be like. Lorcana's obviously pretty big. Flesh and Blood's not too old, so I guess I can include that in this. Embertail Squirrel, that's cute. They like their squirrels in this game. Honorable Vanguard. Spirit Blade, Ghost Strike, uncommon. Luxem Sight, uncommon. And Attune with Winds, rare. So maybe things will change. Maybe there'll be a good handful of them that will catch on and be played widely. I guess it's kind of hard because, you know, if you want to have a big event where everyone's playing one game, like there's only so many nights in the week, so I don't know. I don't know how you can do that very well. Crusade of Asa? That doesn't ring a bell. It might be new for me. Weaponsmith. Oh, here's another foil. Spark a Light. Common foil. Had him before. Conceal, uncommon. And it's a rare. Anger the Skies. Alright. I'm running out of chances to get one of those, you know, whatever, collector's super rare with a signature. I don't expect to get that. That'd be awesome, but yeah, chances are pretty slim there. Intrepid Highwayman. Trusty Steed. Knight the Soul. Refurbish. They do have, I don't know if it's all just spells or attacks where they're fast or slow. I think fast you can play like pretty much any time, whereas slow it's just during your turn. I'm sure there's other things to limit it as well. Song of Return. We saw Beast Spawneers. Okay, so here's our uncommon Water Resonance Bauble. Shout at your pets. That's fantastic. Don't just shout at your pets. That's rude. Galahad the Court Knight. That is a super rare. That's a cool looking character too. Okay. So the top ones are always like top cards are seeming to usually be a level 1 or level 2 character, and so I'm getting a lot of duplicates of those. The other cards, yeah, I'm starting to see more now, of course, but it's not too crazy. Bushwhack Bandit, it's cool. Fireball. Ordered Flawless Blade, I think I had him before. Chilling Touch, definitely have that one. Pairing Harmony. Jewel of Enlightenment, uncommon. Warrior's Longsword, uncommon. And Sword of Avarice, rare. I only have maybe 3 packs left after this one. I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of just trying to glance in the box and tell, but it's all tricky. So let's see what we got here. Okay, backstabbing. So that Give Bath. I don't think I've seen that one before. That's cool. Common one. Veteran Soldier. Zephyr Assistant. Apprentice Mana. Black Market Broker. Idle Thoughts. Here's an uncommon Strike from the Mist. Uncommon Spontaneous Combustion. And a rare Erupting Rhapsody. Alright, I'm down to my last three boosters. Okay, let's see if I get anything really fantastic. I don't know. Honestly, it's okay if I'm not going to be upset if I don't. It'd be neat to, of course, but my main interest is in playing this game and just kind of trying it out. I'm very curious about what I'll think of it. Alright, there's our friend the Rain again. Enraged Boars, I don't know if I had that or not. Flame Lash Subduer. Contract Freeze Stiff. I thought you said Freeze Stuff, which is weird. Alright. Life Essence Amulet. Dewdrop Hairs. Oh, we had Dewdrop Hairs. Alright. It's uncommon. Fire Resonance Bauble. Terrasite uncommon. And Trisket Guidance Angel, which is a super rare. Okay. We're getting towards the end. I said that every pack, but it's still true. It's not becoming less so, believe it or not. Okay. Strategic Planning. Flame Swordsman. Seafaring Mercenary. Awesome. Smoke Bombs. Okay. Young Beast Bonder, uncommon. Reckless Researcher, uncommon. And Crystal of Argus, rare. Now, what I don't know, and I could look back at the Kickstarter and see, I don't know if this is the first set or not, or if they're actually like already on their second or third, who knows. But it's at least early in the whole thing. Okay, this is it. This is my last pack here. Let's see if I get anything especially cool. Xander Korhazi's Chosen. Cool character. I missed him. Watcher. Training Session. Cutter. There's Smack with Flute again. I think that was in my first pack, maybe. Recruit. Slash Light. Alright, Arrow Trap is uncommon. Mind Freeze is uncommon. And finally, Shroud in Mist is rare. So, that's it. That is all the cards I got in this crazy booster box. And, now it's just a matter of, I want to get those starter decks to kind of help me learn the game before I really start trying to build decks, because I don't really know what makes sense. All right, that is it. That is my unboxing of the Grand Archive Dawn of Ashes booster box. It says Ultra Edition. I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. So, whatever. I hope it's fine, whatever it is. But yeah, that's it. That's the unboxing of what I got. If you've gotten one of these booster boxes, or even just some of the packs, you've gotten something especially cool, be sure to let me know about that. I'd love to hear about that. I'm going to go through and check on their website sometime just to kind of see with like the ultra rares and that kind of stuff, like how common those really are. I find that kind of thing interesting, but not really probably looking to sell them unless I just dislike the game, which hopefully won't happen. But anyway, that's that. So anyway, if you're interested in this game, let me know if it's something that you plan to pick up or would consider trying at least. I'd love to hear that. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like and subscribe and click the little bell icon so you can know about the next time I put out a video. Otherwise, I look forward to see you all around the table again at All Games New and Old. Bye. Hey, you made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like it, share it, and click this button to subscribe. If you like that one, you might also like this one.
Or this one.
I cannot believe what I did in that one. Holy cow.
I can.
Of course you can. All right. Anyway, we'll see you around the table.
Bye.
Bye.